Hello, my friends. I am so excited to connect with you today and my friend Alina Vincent. Hi, Alina. So nice to have you join in today.
Hi, so good to be here.
So, Alina is one of the featured contributors in the Create Your Own Economy giveaway. And if there's anybody who embodies being able to create your own economy, it's Alina. We officially opened the doors on November 9th, and I am super excited to talk with you, Lena, and get into your mind a little bit, get into your head a little bit about like how you have been creating your own economy. So we've been in this weird pandemic. Many people have had a rough year. We've
Mhm.
had a few significant world events that have happened in 2020, just a couple of small world changing things going on. And, I've been hearing from some people that they have felt like they've been really impacted by the world around them. And some people are saying this was the best year ever. I've been
Mhm.
kind of curious as I've been talking to some of my friends, like, what do you think makes the difference between the people who are really struggling and the people who are like, hey, we've had our best year ever?
Well, we've had our best year ever by far. So I can tell you, and we also have our clients that had a lot of them had their best year ever. So I think there's two pieces to that, of course, right? There's how do you approach this, your mindset, and what tools and strategies you use. And from the mindset perspective, when the whole world shut down, for some people it was like, hey, business as usual. I'm already sitting at home and doing all that stuff virtually. It was like easy transition. For majority of people, it kind of cut off their legs from underneath. And I have a lot of clients who came to me because their business completely shut down because they were not able to see the clients in person because like the way they were doing business was no longer available. But there's also like from the people who or were not able to do business as usual, some of them stayed in that shock, panic, anxiety state and couldn't move. And some people said, okay, this is what happened. How do I pivot? How do I shift? How do I find a new way of doing business? So from what I'm seeing, the people who are succeeding are not the ones who are sitting and whining and complaining and saying like, this is what was done to me. This is what happened to me. But the people who take it and say, okay, it happened. Like there's no, like I can't undo it. So what do we do going forward? What can I learn from people who are doing business successfully online? And how do I find the right coach, the right mentor, the right tools, the right strategies so I can make my business successful with this new norm? So
So well
Mhm.
said. And, I thought a lot about it when this happened. And I thought, okay, so we have choices right now. I was just introducing a brand new program.
Mhm.
I was just, going to a couple of events, the last two live events that we'll probably have for quite some time.
Mhm.
And I thought to myself, like, I get to make a choice right now. I get to choose how I'm going to move through this. And I thought, I can, as an entrepreneur, I actually have a unique ability and capacity on this planet. I have the ability to contribute to keeping the economy going.
Mhm.
So I was like, I'm doubling down on my team. I'm hiring new people. I'm investing in Facebook ads. Like I was going to lean into these opportunities instead of pull away or cut back or try to like limit growth. And I think that's a common mistake people make, Alina, right? Like they're like, oh, I have to cut back. I don't know what's going to happen instead of let me make my success happen by getting deeper into my success strategies. Thoughts
Mhm.
on that? Like, have you seen that too?
Yeah, and we're the same way. We've hired several people. We've actually paying more to our existing coaches and existing people that we work with. So I think for me, it was like that was a year to expand because what we teach, well, we're lucky, of course, that we're already teaching people how to be more successful online. So it was perfectly aligned with what we're doing. But even looking at, as you said, like what else can how do I leverage it to my advantage? How do I look at these new holes that's showing up in the marketplace? Because if you look back even 3 years ago, 5 years ago, if you are a brand new person coming into online space, it will feel like everything has already been done. There's all of this established gurus. There's no way you can like even put you foot through the door, and who will ever buy from me? What's happening right now? The playing field kind of got leveled because a lot of the
Mhm.
ways things, programs, trainings, events, stuff that's been created 5, 10 years ago all of a sudden became irrelevant. So people need to either create fresh material or stop doing what they're doing. So anybody right now who's coming up with new, fresh ideas, even if they're brand new to the market, but they have ways to address the solutions that to things that did not exist before. Like we have clients who are doubling down on helping organizations create virtual teams. There was not that much need for it a year ago. Everybody was like, they're either doing virtual or they're not doing virtual anymore. Now there's a huge need. There's a huge need with the online distance education for all of the schools. There's a lot of need for, so there's all of those new niches that popping up and showing up. So the world of opportunities just expanded because the new norm is, well, what is the current norm? And people need new solutions. People need solutions in different modalities. They need it in a few different ways. So this is like the perfect time to seize on new opportunities, especially if you can see the trends, especially if you can see what's coming up and address the things that people will need 6 months from now, 12 months from now, because the world is changing and we will never go back to where we were before.
I totally agree. And I think, first of all, I'd say I think the idea of creating your own economy couldn't have been a better time, to and as soon as I started sharing it, people were like, "Oh yeah, I'm in." Like I literally had to close the doors on the contributors because it was like, wow, so much that people want to share and so much that people want to give, because when you know what works, you do want to share it. And I'm so grateful that you said yes. I'm so grateful for everyone that said yes. And here's what we're doing. So as you're listening in, we've come together. This is a collaborative, co-created set of tools that will help you create your own economy, to tap into that mindset, to become resourceful, to think outside your box and stretch. Maybe it's time to adapt, or maybe it's time to double down on your business, but then having the right strategy, the right resource, the right how-to is where we've been thriving. And so we wanted to create a collection of proven resources to help you. Now, Alina, I know you don't want to say yet what it is that you're giving, because it's so amazing, it's so valuable, and people buy this program from you all day long. But could you give us a little hint of what's possible when people come into the Create Your Own Economy giveaway, which is absolutely
Mm-hmm.
free, to collect your gift?
Yeah. So first of all, everybody should sign up right now. We'll have a link posted somewhere around this video so you'll be able to find it easily and take advantage of all of these gifts because you can all of those gifts, they're not like free lead magnets or a free ebook that you'll never look at. They're actual programs and training. So my program that I'm giving away, we actually sell it for $500. And the reason I don't want to say what it is, because we have people who paid $500 to
Yeah.
get access to that. And you will get it for free just for signing up for the giveaway, and then go find my gift and everything else and download it. And you'll have full access to that. So
Yeah.
here's what I'm giving away. It's a collection of, it's a training that's going to walk you through how to create fast cash infusion in your business. And it works even if you don't have an online presence. It works even if you don't have a list. It works without paying a penny for Facebook ads. So it's proven strategies that I personally use in my business, that my clients have used in their business. And this is also what some of the big names that you're probably following and want to be like, this is what they all use to build their business, at least at the very beginning. And the results have been amazing. I've had clients who would go through that training and make $5,000, $10,000 in a matter of days. We've even had somebody who made $50,000 in 3 days after going through that training. So it's a powerful program. It's the results that, like, that's the result that you want. The whole idea of creating your own economy is nobody will tell you how much you get to make, how much you get to pay per hour, and there's no ceiling. So if you are really embracing this power of being a business owner, power of being an entrepreneur, you should have no limits. And this training will really help you create your own economy. It will really help you create a cash infusion any time in your business that you want. And I'm also sharing my number one strategy for how I make as much money as I want anytime I want. So that is the training you'll find for free if you join this giveaway.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I mean, just hearing that, I'm thinking to myself, like, this is gold. And I'm really grateful that you're sharing it. And what I want you, as you're listening in, to do, first of all, come join us in the giveaway. Create Your Own Economy giveaway is only available for a very short period of time. You can come in anytime you want, but we close the doors on November 20th. So that
Mhm.
means you can't you can't keep downloading and accessing the resources after that date. Secondly, we start sharing the gifts with you on November 9th, but you can come in earlier. I got a little warm up gift to help you with your mindset soon as you join us, and just watch for the link that's posted with this video to come in to the Create Your Own Economy giveaway. Alina, as we wrap up, any last words to help inspire our community today to really like decide it's time to create your own economy and take control?
Sure. Actually, what I want to share is a advice that I got from one of my coaches. He has this story, and I'm probably gonna totally kill it, but I'll paraphrase it. So there's two ways of looking at your business. One is an employee mindset, and one is an entrepreneurship mindset. And employee mindset is when you're looking at your bank account and you're saying, I only have $100 and that's it. And you looking at what can I do for my business? Who can I hire? What should I invest in? How can I afford to get some help or support because I only have that $100? And that's it. Like, and you can't move anywhere. You're kind of frozen and you're saying, all I have is that $100. Entrepreneurial mindset is the other way. You go, I need $5,000 because I want to invest in something, or I want $10,000 because I want to hire new help and support. And you, instead of thinking like I don't have it, so it's not going to happen, you think of it as in how do I create it? So how do I get creative? How do I get resourceful? What can I offer? What can I put out there in the world to help people with what I already know or what I can do to create that $10,000? So really think about it right now. Are you kind of stuck in that employee mindset where you're looking at your bank account and that controls all of your decisions? Or are you in an entrepreneurial mindset where you always think like, how do I make my own money anytime I want? How do I create my own economy? How do I make decisions based on how creative, resourceful, and amazing I am versus what is currently right now in my bank account? So I just kind of want to leave you with that. Ask yourself that, because mindset is always more important than the tools. You're going to be getting a ton of tools in this giveaway, but I also want you to be really thinking how you're approaching every decision, every investment you make in your business.
I love that. I couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you for wrapping us up with that great wisdom. That's been a philosophy I've been holding for 20 years now. We invest in our growth. We don't spend to grow. And right now is the perfect time to invest in your growth. Come join us in the giveaway. Thanks, Alina, for being a part of it. Appreciate you. And
Thank you
I
for
can't wait to
having me.
share all these great gifts with you all. So see you inside.